Look out and shout, guys. Big time collector 01 here, back at it again with another action figure review. And today, we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Target exclusive Autobot Blaster and Eject. I am very happy to have this figure. Blaster has always been one of my favorite Autobots, and having him in the Studio Series 86 line is great. This is a repaint, but it is a good repaint. So the original figure came from Legacy or Kingdom, it was the same thing, but I really do like how this repaint is looking. So yeah, this guy is a Target exclusive. I got him from the app, but he should be showing up in store shelves right now. So let's get to it and open him up. Before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. He first comes with this backdrop. It's cool, it's Autobot City under attack, but I don't really care for these things. Then he comes with some instructions. Every Transformer comes with them. So you can fold these out and transform the figure, which is cool. Then he comes with his blaster. I really do like the sculpt of this. It's, this nice gray. It looks like a really cool rifle. You could put it into either of his hands, like so. And then, he's ready for battle. And what's Blaster without any of his, cassette friends? He comes with one, that being the Autobot Eject. As you can see, he comes transformed like so. And before we transform him, he looks great. I do like the colors. He is in a solid blue plastic and not a, clear plastic like the last version, which is a very big upgrade. And again, before we transform him, I want to show you a cool feature that you can do with these two figures. So you take Blaster, you press these buttons in, and his chest opens up. And you can slide Eject into his chest like so and close it up. And that's really cool. It's just like Soundwave, but with Blaster. So that is a really neat feature that I really do enjoy. And another thing I did notice is that you can fit the core class, Rumble and Frenzy. They're the same things into here as well. You can, slide them in here and actually close up the chest. It's cool, but why would you do that? It's Rumble and Frenzy. They are Decepticons, not Autobots. Then here's the Eject all transformed. He looks great. He's really cool. I do like this addition, what's Blaster without his little cassette friends. I'm glad that they included him. It would be cool if he came with the others like Steeljaw and Rewind and the Rhino, but I believe those are going to be core class releases down the line. And, it's just cool. It's a very simple, small figure. Just to go over articulation, he does have a reverse ball joint at the head. Can rotate it. It does actually fold all the way into his back. His shoulders can hinge out that much. They can move down. Can rotate at the shoulders. He does have a ball jointed elbow, so you can swivel and hinge. His legs can kick forward that much. Again, another ball joint, so they can bend in all the way and swivel. He can, and then lastly, he can spread that much. No wrist, no ankle articulation, but that's just fine. This is just a glorified accessory. Now let's take a closer look at Blaster. Starting off with the head, it looks great. I do love the paint on the head. It's more of the cartoon look. The original one had more silver. This one is more white and just looks great. I love it. This figure just looks great. For a repaint, it's awesome. I love it. The chest is probably my favorite part of the figure. The first version with Kingdom and Legacy, it was just a window here that you could see, the cassette that you put in. But now it's painted to look like the animation model, and I love that. It's just such a big difference and just really looks great. As you can see, the buttons here, I don't know if you can see the detail, but you can see, like, it's got the pause and the rewind, the fast forward. It's just great detail. And then you can open up his chest to see some inner details, like, the cassette player. It's cool. I really do like it. Like, again, this is just a repaint, but it's really good looking. I do really... the colors are awesome. I love the colors. I love how you get the speakers here. That's very accurate to the show. It looks amazing. I can't get enough of how this figure looks. I do absolutely love it. Now let's take a closer look at his articulation. Starting off with the head, it is on a ball joint. Can look up, can look down, can rotate. and tilt. Shoulders move up that much, they move down, they rotate 360. Biceps swivel. Single jointed elbows. No real wrist articulation, like there's no swivel at the wrist, which kind of sucks, but you can move them out, but I believe that's for the transformation. Waist rotation. The leg can kick forward that much. It can't kick back, but you can move the back skirt and then kick it back all the way. It's a perfect split. Upper thigh rotation. Single jointed knees. The toes can hinge up, but that's for the transformation. You can put it all the way in, but it is kind of hard to get out, but you can pivot the ankle and just do that. And like I said, ankle pivot. Here's Blaster and Eject standing next to each other, measuring them out. Blaster is a Voyager scale figure, so he comes to around 7 inches tall, and Eject is around 2.5 inches. And then here's Blaster and Eject next to Rumble and Frenzy. Take your pick on which one's who. And I think they look great together. I do like the scaling between Eject and Frenzy and Rumble. They do look great. I hope to see more core class cassettes from both Blaster and Soundwave so we can have that complete set. Here's Blaster next to the Studio Series 86 Perceptor. If you've seen the movie, they did share a scene together, which was very iconic, and I will never forget that scene. I've always loved how these two, teamed up in that one scene. And then here they are next to my favorite Autobot. We have Jazz. Jazz and Blaster have always been one of my favorite Autobots because they're very similar to one another. They've always been one of those cool characters. I've always loved their voices. I've always liked the way they talked. So just having them in action figure form really makes me happy because these are my two favorite Autobots. Now let's get Blaster transformed. And here we have Blaster in his radio mode. And I think he looks pretty cool. So let's load him up with, rewind, or no, this is eject. And, it's cool. It was a little difficult. There are some things about the transformation that I don't like. The plastic quality on this guy is kind of sparse. Like, as you can see, there's already some stress marks here, which I don't like. So I'm definitely not going to be transforming this guy so much. But I do like Blaster. A big reason I like Blaster is his transformation. It's always been unique. I've always liked his radio mode. It's really cool that he can transform into a radio. Just measuring him out really quick. He's, now 3 inches tall and then about 6 inches wide. And here's Blaster and Eject up on the rotating base. And I have to say, this figure is pretty cool. It is a repaint, but it is a good repaint in my opinion. I do like these colors a lot better than the Legacy version. It looks more tune accurate. The chest is really what really what makes it for me. I love the chest detail. It looks awesome. And he comes, with a good amount of accessories. He comes with a transforming Eject, which is great. I mean, the first one did as well. But this one comes with a painted Eject, opposed to a clear plastic one. So that is really cool. I do like the rifle. I do like, the gimmick where you can open his chest up. His transformation is a little difficult. Like, to be honest, I kind of had a hard time, and I did, start stressing the plastic a little bit, which kind of sucks. But for the most part, I'm going to keep him in robot mode because, again, love Blaster, love this guy. He's always been one of my favorites next to Jazz. So I'm very happy to add him to my collection. And, he's always just had that amazing scene in the Transformers 86 movie. I've always loved him in the movie. So, yeah, again, having Blaster in action figure form based on the cartoon is great. I love it. I love it so much. It's great. If you want this guy, he is a Target exclusive. He should be hitting shelves now. I got him on the app, which I'm pretty sure he's sold out on, but you shouldn't, it shouldn't be too hard to find him in stores. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.